Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we will be talking about the current state of the Biden campaign and how it is truly crashing and burning as we speak, and by every hour, seriously hour, every day, it looks less and less likely that Joe Biden will, one, win the 2024 presidential election, the general election, but also even be the Democratic nominee. Now, replacing Biden as the nominee is the topic of a whole nother video, which I will probably get to later today, or some point today. But in this video, we will be talking about the leaked polling coming out of the Biden campaign. This is an internal poll from the organization Open Labs that was meaning, internal polling, meaning it was conducted for the Biden campaign. However, Puck News got hold of this poll and leaked it to the public. So this was a poll that was supposed to be, only for the Biden campaign to see. All campaigns, or, many campaigns, do these internal polls, presidential races, Senate races, House races, etc., to see the state of the race, where they need to improve their numbers, in the crosstabs, what groups they need to target, and all stuff like that. So this internal poll has been leaked to the public from Puck News, something that we were not supposed to see, and boy does it show just a horrible state of the race right now for Joe Biden. So quickly, just looking at at this poll. So they conducted this poll in a variety of states, the most the most swingy states. And here, we have the states, of course. And then where my mouse is, this is the margin of the state. If it's blue, it means that Biden is leading. If it's red, it means that Trump is leading. And this is the margin of the state right now, between Biden and Trump. And then this is right now. And then the next column is what the margin was before the debate. So they conducted a poll before the debate and then after the debate. Both of these numbers have been leaked. And then the final column is the margin before and after the debate. So what we see is that it's all red, meaning Donald Trump gained in every single state after the debate. Not really much of a surprise. So looking at the numbers right now, these numbers, this is an internal poll for the Biden campaign. This is what, internal polls are what candidates show donors. They like to have the internal polls very favorable towards them because they show it to the donors, and then the donors give them more money because they're doing well. Now, this is the complete opposite. This pollster shows it's one of the worst polls for Biden ever in this race, if not the worst. And, the fact that this is an internal pollster is really something because, this should be favorable for Democrats. And maybe, the Biden campaign hand-picked Open Labs because they like their accuracy. So, all of these polls that we've been seeing across the nation and states that have been showing a relatively close race, still with Donald Trump leading. What if those were underestimating Donald Trump? When everyone thought that they were overestimating him, what if the whole time they were underestimating him? That is certainly what this internal poll indicates. So looking at these states, in Colorado, Joe Biden has a very small margin of just 2%. Minnesota goes to Biden, but by less than a point. Maine at large goes to Biden by just 0.2%. That's basically a 50-50 tie. New Mexico, Joe Biden won the state of New Mexico by 11% in 2020. Donald Trump leads by 0.5. Virginia, Joe Biden won Virginia by 10.1 in 2020. Trump leads by 0.6. New Hampshire, Donald Trump leads by 2.8. The last election, Biden won the state by 7.4. Wisconsin, Donald Trump leads by 4.2. Biden won it by 0.6 in the last election. Nebraska second, Biden won it by 6.6% in the last election. Donald Trump now leads by 4.3, an insane shift in Nebraska second. Michigan, Donald Trump leads by 6.9. Biden won it by 2.8 in the last election. Pennsylvania, Trump is winning by 7.3. Biden won it by 1.2 last time. Nevada, Trump leads by 8.8. Went to Biden last time by 2.4. Arizona, going to Trump by 9.7. Biden won it in 2020 by 0.3. Georgia, Trump winning by 10.1. Biden won it by 0.2. By 0.2. North Carolina, Trump leads by 10.6. Biden won it last time around. Trump won it last time around by 1.3. So what you see here in this poll is that the states of New Mexico, Virginia, New Hampshire, Wisconsin, Nebraska 2nd, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Nevada, Arizona, and Georgia all flip to Donald Trump. This would be an electoral landslide. This would be an absolute landslide. How many states is that flipping? That is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A campaign has zero path to victory. I mean, zero if you're losing 10 states, right? We don't even have to entertain that idea. He's not making up ground in Texas or Florida. So this would be the electoral map if this internal poll proves to be true. Donald Trump crushes Biden with 335 electoral votes. Joe Biden at 203. Again, this is the map. All of these states flip, and then you have Minnesota and Maine on the verge of flipping. So close. So look, if an internal poll is showing these numbers, and they at least trust this poll a little bit, any amount, then I don't see how Biden could possibly stay in this race. When you look at replacing Biden, there are a lot of issues with that the Democrats don't like. Fundraising. It's going to be very difficult if it's not Kamala Harris who's the nominee to transfer all the fundraising, all the money to another candidate, if that is even legal. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. Some states, like the Democrats would have to go on like a call with all the delegates and nominate Biden before the convention. That's what they were going to do, at least, because some states changed their ballot deadlines so that someone has to be officially nominated beforehand, before the actual convention takes place. So if it is an open convention and Biden drops out and Biden says, I don't want to be the nominee, then you would have definitely Ohio, and I'm sure a bunch of other states. I think Wisconsin was one of them, which is a critical swing state. They say, or by state law, they wouldn't be able to be on the ballot. I'm sure that could be disputed in court and all that. So look, but still, there are issues with replacing Biden, but the Biden campaign, if they trust this polling at all, they know that this race would be over for Biden. With these types of numbers, especially after the debate, which will be very hard to make ground on. Look, looking at Pennsylvania, critical swing state, shifted 2.2% towards Trump. Or New Hampshire shifted 2.4% towards Trump after the race. At least he was winning Virginia and New Mexico before the debate, but now he's even losing those. There is just little path to victory for the Biden campaign. So, if they have any trust in these polls, the Biden campaign would pull the plug. Even though there are issues, again, with replacing Biden as the nominee, it would be worth it. And I think they know that because, you got this polling. It's like, what can we possibly do with these types of numbers? You can't even do anything. Colorado becomes competitive. What are you going to do? Try to defend Colorado? If you're trying to defend Colorado, which he won by 13.5 in the last election, or even New Hampshire, or Virginia, or Minnesota, if you have to defend those and put time, resources, money into these races in these states, you're going to end up losing Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Nevada, Georgia, giving Trump an easy path to victory. So the Biden campaign is crashing and burning right now. Marianne Williamson, who challenged Biden in the primary, is now launching a bid, another bid, her third bid actually, to kind of pushing for an open convention. She's saying that in the case of an open convention, she will run for president. So basically, just a message to Biden, drop out, I'm a candidate now. So the Biden campaign, I don't know if it's going to survive. When you look at the betting markets, zero faith in Biden. Overall, they gave him like a 19% chance of winning the 2024 election. And then in the Democratic primary race, who will be the Democratic nominee, he has fallen below 50%, which is just insane when you think about it, considering that he is the incumbent president. The betting markets say he now has a less than 50% chance of being the nominee. But every single hour, there has been so much more news coming out of this replacing Biden kind of situation. It looks hour by hour more likely that Biden will not be the nominee and that Kamala Harris will. It's definitely looking the most likely that if Biden does get replaced, Kamala Harris will be the nominee. But time will tell, and we will see. So thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. It helps out a lot tremendously. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.